Hello everyone, I'm the Spectre, and today we are back in our Dark Souls playthrough. And this is literally directly after the last recording, but I noticed something as I was getting this stuff, filed away and starting this recording after ending the last one. They did a really good job on the fire sound effect. Like, I'm not even joking on that, because that's one thing that's very easy to mess up. But they actually did it right. Oh, I've never been able to catch that person before they ran away. Oh, I feel so good about my life. Oh no, I need to two-hand this. Oh, come on, you did not. Oh. That's tapping me. You should see what happened to someone. What happens to someone when they hit me. Can I, Oh. How much? What? What? I read that, and he had to... How much health do these guys have? These are supposed to be the weaklings that you kill, like one shot. Why you have more health than I can one shot? Also mine. Mystery key. Mystery key. Mystery key. I know where that key is. It's not a mystery because I played through this. Also, I hope you know, I know where none of the secret doors are, which is why I'm never playing this while offline. Because some people are really nice, and they like go up to, they're like the people, they're either the people on the wiki who found the secret rooms and put them on the wiki, or they're just random people who are nice, or they're people who are nice that went out into the wiki and found and went to where the secret areas are. But there are a lot of people that will actually like leave a message where a secret door is, because they're nice like that. And it helps those of us who can never seem to find them because they blend in so well with the environment. This isn't a boss, this isn't a boss, this isn't a boss, this isn't a boss. Yeah, even after going through that and knowing it's not a boss, I still have to say that mantra, or else I'm gonna have a heart attack. So this guy needs to die, because otherwise he's going to come up from behind and murder us. So die! Yeah, these guys don't have much health, but they do a lot of damage. Also, I was trying not to do a running. Ow! Ooh, you see what I mean? You see what I mean, Matt? Matt? That wasn't even mate with an accent. That was just Matt. This is... I wasn't talking about the Yu-Gi-Oh card. What kind of accent am I even doing at this point? I don't even know what kind of accent I'm doing. It's devolving into Scottish. Oh my god. This is what happens when I don't play and or DM for an extended Dungeons and Dragons for an extended period of time. All the crazy stuff that I would do in Dungeons and Dragons and all the accents that I would use just build up into this orb, and this is what happens when I'm without power for a little bit. It all builds up. I already have insanity build up. That's insane, but then it gets even worse when the power's out and there's physically no way for me to get rid of all of it. So every time power gets out, I get a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more insane. And that means that it just keeps constantly building up. It like never goes down, meaning that as the longer I live, the more insane I get, and the more insane I get, the more insane shit I say and or do. Meaning that this channel, by the end of it, is just going to have me going Cthulhu is good, pretty much. How is that not a secret wall? Like, you'd think they'd at least have like a... This is a secret wall, and now it's a dead end, or something like that. Something stupid like that. Nah. Okay, I need to get down there, but first, I believe there's an enemy that is going to pop out of this cathedral. Yes, because of course. Also my halberd. A halberd. I need to search like a pronunciation guide for some of these weapons. I think it's halberd. I don't think I've actually heard it pronounced both ways now that I think about it. Halberd or halberd? I think it's halberd. Whoop, whoop. Yep. No idea what those noises were. They're just noise. Also, basement key. And a lever. Good lever. Also, I still have 4 Estus flasks, so let's kill some people. So I'm gonna step here and back up. I knew you were there. Ha ha ha. Oh, no. If you're wondering why I went no, I had to audibly like tell myself, do not attack right now. Because if you attack when they're in that stance, they're gonna parry you. And then they're gonna have an opening to bloody fuck you because they're a fencer and they get good riposte damage. Whoop. Oh my god. Hey, synchronized chug. Yep. I do have to say one thing. People say that the original Dark Souls is the slowest, and it is. But at least here, with a scimitar against, I'm assuming that's a rapier or some other such weapon, maybe a short sword? I can't quite tell. I think that's a short sword. Like a very thin short sword, though. Oh, I was just out of range. But yeah, this is actually pretty quick paced. Because no, I wanted to melee him. I forget I have no. Sorry, the reason I was doing that was because finesse weapon. He was about to get a backstab on me that does extra damage because finesse weapon. Oh, that killed him. Balder Goglet. Oh, gotta shift. If you're wondering why I said I had to shift, it's because I figured out that recording these things on my bed is actually easier than recording them from my normal seat. And is actually less painful. I just had to shift around for a moment. What? Hold on. Wait a second. I gotta check something. I forgot to check this until now. Okay, lock on. Yeah. Oh, they still have that. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, you can only go the cardinal directions rolling. Like when you're rolling, you can normally you can go like diagonally and stuff. Okay? If you're locked onto an enemy, it's only the 4 cardinal directions though. So if you're locked onto an enemy, you can only go north, south, east, and west. You are getting fucked. Oh no. I need to backpedal a lot because otherwise I'm gonna be hit with magic from a channeler constantly. It is the bell of death. Quickly. Bring the hammer down. Oh my god, I have to figure out a way to get past. Use defense. Okay, almost. No, you do not chug. I am out of Estus, so I can't chug. And there are more of enemies than there are of me, definitely. Yay! All that for Titanite Shard. And for this, technically. I think Twitter just saved my life. Like, no exaggeration, Twitter just saved my life. I looked down at my phone because a Twitter message popped up. And because of that, I kept running instead of stopping like I normally would have to, like, gawk at the scenery. And because of that, I didn't get hit with a magic bullet of death. Or magic missile, technically. Also, we've made progress past 2 bonfires in this span of time. Don't believe me that we've gone through 2 bonfires? Well, I'll just show you in a bit. But do I want to... We've killed a lot of permanent enemies. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the link to Firelink Shrine. Yeah, the original Dark Souls, the game with all the shortcuts instead of just having 1,000 bonfires everywhere that you can teleport back to. It just has 1,000 shortcuts. And, like, 2 bonfires. I think this is the closest bonfires ever get to each other. It's around here, but, yeah. The closest... Does that logically make any sense? I just thought about that. Does that logically make any sense? Okay, you go there, you go there, you go there. I guess that logically makes sense? I mean, we're in the 3D realm where they have to load everything up front, right? I'm sorry, sometimes, like, thinking about how this actually has to be set up for there to be an elevator there and stuff, it just, for some reason, breaks my brain, and I don't know why. Like, I always think that that seems wrong. That's what happens when you're stupid and you don't look in front of your face. You get stabbed in the face with a rapier when you don't look in front of you. Or short sword, technically. I really think they should have just given those guys rapiers instead of short swords. I know that aesthetically it might make a little bit more sense, but I mean, for what they're doing, it seems that they're using that. Do I want it? Nah. I'll probably, like, off-cam do that. Anyone who's played Dark Souls knows what I'm talking about, and that being the traditional buying of a ton of arrows, and the... like, hour-long shooting of a dragon's tail until you get a Drake Blade. Ooh, I got a humanity from that. That's nice. I'm about to fireball you if you do not... Are there... I literally didn't even get to finish my sentence. I tried to, after he started it, but I literally didn't even get to finish my sentence of, I will fireball you if you do not move. Also, stop it with your... I'm sorry. Those guys are the ones that make me mad. No, like, most of the rest of these don't make me that mad. It's just the spear and shield guys, because they can attack while still blocking, which seems a little bit bullshit, if you get what I mean. Well, now, because I'm going to be terrified of losing all of the humanity, I am going over here to the... what unlocked that? There's something that unlocked that. I'll find it eventually. I accidentally unlocked that one time, and I have no idea what I did. I'm sorry. With the way the animation played out, to me, it just looked like I just smashed his head into the wall. Just, not even hitting him with the scimitar, just smashed his head into the wall. It was just so quick-paced, and it looked like I smashed his head into the wall. Oh my god. Stupid things make me laugh, okay? Stupid things make me laugh. Oh my god. Oh. I did not think something would be that funny. I did not. It is also late at night, if you can't tell. It is like, it is 1:47 a.m. Although, technically speaking, I didn't wake up till like 3 in the afternoon. No, actually, today was 1 in the afternoon. But, So I've been up for exactly 12 hours, like roughly 12 hours at this point. Can you imagine what would happen if I was up for 24 hours? Oh god, I'd be a giggly mess. Seriously, like, the longer I'm awake, the more I become a giggly mess. So, it would be interesting, I can be that much. Ow. What was that noise? It was like, oh. I don't know. Like, sometimes there seems to be just glitches in the "oh no, I've taken damage" sound effect. And it just sounds weird to me, and I don't know why. Can you stop firing bullets at me? I keep saying bullets when they're arrows. There's quite a difference. One you can pull out, the other one pulls itself out along with probably quite a bit of your flesh. Whoop. Hey idiot. I have a scimitar. Backstab for days. As well as a, I don't even know what I should call that other move, but whatever. Now run from the magic missile of doom. Retrieval. Yes, my souls and my humanity. Can't remember. I think it was the battle axe that was really effective against killing. For killing these guys for some reason. It was just like 1, 2, 3, I think. At least with the build that my off-cam account had at the time. Now then, I'm going to simply go here. I'm not even gonna attempt. I'm just gonna kill these guys because they don't get increased health. They get increased damage, which is easier to deal with, and I think they might have increased speed too. But it's easier for me to deal with a ton of these guys rather than the channeler while being attacked by these guys. If you don't know, that thing that was peppering me with magic missiles and cameraman, but the thing that was peppering me with magic missiles was the channeler, and the channeler buffs enemies, which is why you usually want to try to go for him first, but normally you can't because all the other enemies will swarm you and mutilate your face hole. Like that. Quite a bit like that. Got past the stairway though. They have a goddess of sin. Isn't that like kind of a oxymoron, because sin is subjective to the religion, meaning that if you have a goddess of sin, then sinning's not sin. Because under that god's religion, sinning would be what you're normally doing, meaning it's not sin. I feel like that was a mistranslation. I really do. I feel like it was meant to be like goddess of evil or goddess of treachery or something like that. Not goddess of sin, simply because technically speaking, that can't exist. By the fundamental laws of it, it cannot exist. You can have a priest of sin, maybe. Like a saint of sin. That's a possibility. But a god or goddess of sin, that can't work. If you're wondering where I started getting on that tangent, it's because you read loud and screen. Rapier had a thing with the goddess of sin. I don't know why that one is the thing that breaks me. You know what? I'm sprinting now. I'm just going to like go to the bonfire that's near there, so I stop having to run back so far. And to be fair, it's not that far. Like, they do space them out accordingly. Now, how far do you think I'm gonna get before I end up dying and losing all my humanity and all my souls? Yep. I'm guessing not very far. I'm getting decent far at least. Oh, I might actually make it there. Yeah, I'm basically in the clear because I'm pretty sure most of the enemies lost aggro. There might be one or two. That guy killed the boss. Hammer. 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 Okay, talk.
Well, I'm on if it requires.
I don't know why I skipped through some equipment and don't skip through others. Can I? I don't think this is what. I forget how many short swords and long swords. Where's the cell? Oh, I need to find the cell button. Let's go ahead and make it a scimitar +1. I think he has a thingy, doesn't he? Crest of Artorias, yes. And the reinforcing stuff. Yeah. You can buy the reinforcing stuff from him. So you don't have to come back to him every single time. I don't know why he's like that. I like him. He's one of the few characters in Dark Souls that you don't think are actively trying to kill you. I'm not even joking about this. Like, Patches tries to kill you. Like, he's one of the ones that aren't, like, corrupted or don't end up corrupted or evil. I mean, he's still alive in Dark Souls 3. Anyone that's lived that long deserves to be called badass. He is the badass blacksmith of Dark Souls. Fuck with him at your own risk. Seriously, if you attack him, God have mercy on your soul. What was it? I think there was a thing where legitimately if you attacked him in Dark Souls 3, I can't remember exactly what it was, but I know it was something along the lines of if you attacked him in Dark Souls 3, he would never modify your equipment or reinforce your equipment again for the rest of that, like, cycle. Like, until you completed the game and, like, a new game plused it. He would not, like, modify, reinforce, or do anything to your equipment. He would just, like, stop talking to you. Because he realized he could do that. Because you need your equipment. I do have one thing to say about Dark Souls 3 that Dark Souls 1 and 2 did better. The ability to reinforce your armor. I know it does next to nothing. But, like, just to have that option is something. Oh, I have no idea what went on there. But just to have that option is like. Oh, and by the way, this episode is about to end. But if you haven't noticed by the time bar. But I just want to kill this channeler. Like, really badly. Ow, my face. Ooh, this does enough damage to one shot. Yes. 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 Give me your souls. Ooh, a double. Yes, this is a meat grinder now. Okay, channeler. Time to die. For me, apparently. Holy shit. I forgot. Channeler can actually do damage. He's not your run-of-the-mill support class. He's not just your run-of-the-mill bard support class. If you're wondering why I called him bard, look at him when he's doing his thing and you'll understand. He does a little jig and they get more powerful. If that's not a bard, I don't know what is. But he apparently has also multi-classed into fighter to get like 3 extra attacks and just attack me 5 times in a second. Seriously, what was that? I've never I've never actually been hit by that attack before. Oh, I forgot he had like a melee attack. I thought he just like shot magic out of the spear. I forgot he had a melee, and that caught me a bit off guard. Speaking of guard, on guard. In guard. In guard? I think it's in guard. In guard. Fuck no. Come on. Hey, you should be trying to heal too. Yeah, no, I'm healing now. Also, I should probably go back and, like, spend the Firekeeper soul to make my Estus stronger. But we're gonna be killing the Channeler in this one. And then in the next episode, I'll start with, like, doing that. And then probably killing the Gargoyles. Actually, no, probably not killing the Gargoyles, because we still have a few more things to do before we kill the Gargoyles, just so I make sure I'm not fucking up order. Because sometimes in Dark Souls, order does matter, and if you don't do things in the right order, ooh, you are fucked. Because you miss out on, like, an entire set of armor that you're probably never gonna use. Unless aesthetics. Logic. Okay, now that everyone else is dead, I can stay at red. Ow! Ha. I've killed you, Channeler, and now I'm gonna play soccer with your corpse. I don't know why that's so funny to me. No. Okay. I have one thing that I want to do, actually, now that I think about it. Just so I don't forget, because I will forget very easily. So just so I don't forget, I'm going to go ahead and do something. Also, fireballs are more effective than I give them credit for. Burning everything to ash is just a bit effective. Why is there nothing there? I think what is it? It's gotta be like you do something and then something appears on that corpse, doesn't it? That's how it has to be. I know there's a cell key. Yeah.
Oh, still human.
Murder.
Then I am in luck. Could you help me? As you can see, I am stuck without recourse.
Open the door with the mystery key.
Thank you. Yes, sincerely. I am Knight Lautrec of Karim. I truly appreciate this. And I guarantee a reward. Only later.
To be fair, that is fair to say, now that I think about it.
Yes, very sorry. I've just been...
That is fair to say. I just realized how weird that is. Most of the time in games like this, when you free someone, they automatically give you something. Instead of that, and sometimes it's like a homeward bone or something. And then after thinking about it, you're like, wait, why didn't you use this to get out? Now I'm just reminded of all the Dark Souls 3 NPCs that teleported out of their cages after you open the cage. Talking to you, Great Pyromancer. Why? But now we should be good. And by the way, thankfully, we will not have to face that Channeler again. That's one of the enemies that stays dead. Just like that big knight dude. Also, there are 2 enemies in this place that stay dead. And it's a church. Don't know how I should feel about that. Let's go back to Filing Shrine. And then I'll end the episode there. But anyway, I'll the elevator ride down. I'll start my speech. Spiel. And spiel starting. I'm the Mass Spectre. Like the video if you like it, dislike it if you didn't like it, comment if you want to comment. Seriously, tell me how you feel about the series. you might want to follow some of the links in the description for things like my Twitter, which I'm probably going to try and post more stupid stuff on, just for stupid stuff's sake. What's up here? But just for stupid sake, I'm probably gonna post stupid stuff up there. You understand? But yeah, just stupid. And yeah, I think that is about where I'm going to end this episode. So goodbye.